So this was requested by Nem, who's playing DK. So first thing looking at here, looking at the lineups, we've got quite a high damage lineup on the Radiant. Very disable heavy too. But they're all squishy. Or everyone except Axe is very squishy. It's an amazing Zeus game. I mean, Zeus kind of wrecks all these heroes. He's got a Crystal Maiden on his team, makes things even easier. I think your Dire pick is a lot more solid. Definitely stronger in the late game. If you compare team fight spells, like you've got Wukong, Requiem, CM ult, Zeus ult, right? That's the only thing Radiant really has is basically Miran ult. That's it. DK gives hard lockdown, which is nice for Mirana, Weaver, and Quop. So yeah, looks like a pretty solid DK game. The lane you're up against probably Weaver, Lion. I will say Weaver is actually quite good against DK, so it's kind of interesting like how Weaver interacts with these heroes. But like even if you're tanky, you can't really tank the bug, and if you don't have a good way to kill the bug, it's gonna end up getting you killed, right? It's just minus 1 armor per this interval, right? And it does like some minimal damage too, which is relevant, and you know it really adds up, right? Because if you have this bug on you for the max duration is 16 seconds, but if you have it on you for even like 10 seconds, that's already like you could be sitting at -8 armor. I mean, for a level 1 spell, it's crazy strong, right? And for that early into the game, can easily bring it into negative armor. So then we got Lion like draining your mana, which is annoying as fuck. Your lane support, I guess it was you with Zeus though. So with the nuke spam, you guys should have been able to do pretty well. Item build, so Soul Ring Rush, you know, makes sense. Casual Bracer against the Magic Burst, into Dreads, into Blink for the catch. Looks solid. Then straight BKB. Not sure about this BKB, right? Because you're gonna blink and stun someone regardless of the BKB or not. It's very difficult to prevent that. Your stun is instant. So what is the BKB actually for afterwards? Right, it should be, the purpose of the BKB is basically to enable you to right click, right? Which you're probably not doing much with because you only items are treads and blink. So right click is not threatening, so what's the point of right clicking? And if your goal is to not die, you get a BKB to not die, like you don't need a BKB for that, right? Then you could get a pipe, let's say, if you're scared of the magic damage. If you're otherwise, just get a halberd. Halberd is just crazy broken. You know, makes the Weaver useless, tanks you up, boosts your region a lot. Yeah, that could have been a better choice for sure. I'm not really seeing what the BKB offers so much here. And then going into AC, obviously that's fine, but then we're getting like very late into the game. But yeah, honestly, even like just rush the AC if you want. Like at least it's gonna benefit the team, right? It's gonna benefit SF and Monkey a lot to have that early AC, and it's still gonna tank you up. But yeah, considering there's like a lot of magic burst, which was probably all going on you, since you're the frontliner, I think just a pipe would have made much more sense. But yeah, let's check out the game. Oh yeah, Vanny, thanks for reminding me. Yes, it was processing the video or whatever the fuck that is, but it should be ready now. Let's see. Yes, it's ready. So here it is.
In strength is victory.
Your turn to ban. Prepare for battle. 30 seconds to battle.
This, my friends, is in the
The
bag.
battle begins.
Breathe fire for the range. Nice. Good stuff. I mean, your build's very low in regen. Like, just one set of tango, no sol. Then you run into this issue. You do get Dragon Blood, so that kind of is gonna offset. Oh shit, what was this? Alright, so you play defensively accordingly, right? You get the Fire Breath, get the last hit, everything's cool. You get your Dragon Blood, regen starts kicking in. You waste a little bit of the tango by eating the next one too early. Look at how much was remaining. And I think you wanted to... Yeah, a good third of the tango is wasted here. Okay, the fourth of the tango is wasted. I think you want to eat the branch here, because you will have that region going for a while. But then this move right here, like... Yo, like tanking 2 creeps and 2 heroes with 30% HP, not sure about that. Probably ends up just being a feed, yeah. And now you buy some more regen, but you know, could have brought out the regen earlier with the courier, so you don't end up in that situation. Just a bit impatient. I mean, you would have regen with Dragon Blood anyway, you just gotta chill. So this Fire Breath was like, you're hitting him because he's running into the sentry, that's all good, but why Fire Breath in here? Just absolute waste of mana. I mean, I get you have Seymour, but Fire Breath him when, you know, it's not gonna be convenient to hit him, or when the damage reduction is gonna make an impact.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Aim without consequence.
Nice, get more range creeps. Now you got level 2 Dragon Blood, and the Soul Ring should be very difficult to get zoned out at this point. Very tanky. Zeus helps out with some last hits. Saving the skill point.
Is under attack.
It's cool, but yeah, then you realize there's gonna be no action.
Middle tower is under attack.
So, okay. This little situation here is showing you don't understand how strong the spell is. The moment he puts the bug, you need to start hitting the bug, bro. That's 4 hits, and if you don't, you're gonna be sitting at fucking negative armor, even though you're a DK. Alright, so just you're doing a lot of things, but not hitting the bug, and that's a big problem. Like, you're already sitting at 0 armor now, and you're still not able to. Well, I don't know if you're even trying to hit the bug, but look at this damage now. Look at those chunks. I mean, that's... Weaver has 0 items for some reason. And he has the Fire Breath damage reduction, and he's still chunking you. Like, that's just because of the crazy minus armor. You're sitting at minus 6 armor. Like, it's insane. He should... Like, it ends up expiring, you know, and it doesn't... But, like, if Lion was there, you're 100% dead. If Weaver paid attention and didn't have 4 branches at 6 minutes, despite killing you... Oh, because he rushed the full shreds, right? So if you had a shreds there, you would be dead, right? Like, it's just... You gotta respect the bug more. I can definitely see you dying to it again later if you play like that more. Managed to make it out here. You did kill the 3 Dragon Blood just to survive. Not sure why you run to base. Right, you got 21 passive regen.
Is under attack.
I mean, okay, that's at the tower. Yeah, but just chill with the tower, bro. Like, the creep wave is coming. Definitely unnecessary to run to base here when you're regening that much. Like, at least to hang out in experience. But you were almost full, like you were 2/3 HP by the time you reached the base, before you even started healing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, very nice last hitting under the tower. Got all of those.
Dire's top tower is
The
under
Carty,
attack.
that one was ungettable.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Denied.
Okay, you got Dragon form. You wanna hit the tower with this, obviously. To do that, you gotta shove the wave. Again, bug on you. Hit the bug, bro. Hit the bug. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. Because he's still chunky pretty hard, yeah, you know. I'll hopefully get Royal Jetted across the map. That would be cool. Stack up on that region. I guess it's gone to Monkey and SF though. I mean, it's good on them too. Who does he give a second Jetty to? That's the question. Or maybe he doesn't know that you can use it globally. I wouldn't take the level, even the level 3, like regularly you want to be 2-on-2 at level 6 or level 5, but okay, level 3 Dragon Blood can sometimes be okay, like in this lane, but the level 4 Dragon Blood definitely unnecessary. Like, yeah, you have 38 health region now, but oh, that's 30 with the tank, but yeah, 23 without. It's just like, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die, like, even if your Dragon Blood is level 4, right? You just need the stun to start getting useful. You need more levels of fire to, you know, have more aggressive potential. And you gotta use the Dragon form. I'm not sure why you're not using it, because
Tower is under attack.
we're 9 minutes in, 9:40. You leveled up at, let's see. You leveled up at 8 minutes. So we're a good 100 seconds later. That's about the cooldown, right? So even if you had used it instantly, it will be off cooldown about now. And not like you're gonna rotate anywhere without stun, right? So just fucking use it and apply more pressure on the lane. Okay, even if you're not at the tower yet, you can reach the tower by popping it and, you know, hitting the Weaver.
The prize is mine.
I mean, stunning him like that is pointless because you're not in rank form. What you want to do here is breathe fire. If you can hit the King Tower wave and the hero. Okay, it was cooldown still. Just wait for it, I guess, but yeah, just breathe fire. Again, your goal is to push the wave, you even have a Carty. It's just, but you're not being aggressive enough to get the wave to reach their tower, basically. Okay, now the LTP out. Now you should definitely be committing to this tower. Got the ulti, it's time.
Dire's middle tower.
Soul Ring is 150, this is 110, this is 50, so you want to use them together, ideally. Pop Soul Ring, breathe fire, and ult. Okay, finally, there we go.
Radiant's
12 minutes in, and you got level, so you spent 4 minutes not using the ult, that's not great, like... Yeah, you want to use it for towers, but that doesn't mean save it, like it has more than 50% uptime, so...
for a queen.
And why do you back now? Where are you going?
Dire's
What's all this? Why hide? I mean, why even hide? Yeah, if you're gonna TP, just TP. So, passive Soul Ring.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't feel like you had to make this TP. I don't think it accomplished much either, but whatever. Cause like now bottom lane is empty. Like who's gonna take bottom? The problem is you didn't even look at top before TPing there. So that's why it cannot be a good TP if you don't look there before TPing.
Attack. Radiant's
And it's also rarely gonna be a good TP if you spend like 20 seconds wondering about before doing it. Like at least check out what's going on top, because you would see like your ult is cooldown, right? It's about to expire and it's gonna be on cooldown. Core hero just died.
No escaping us.
Dire's top tower
What are you gonna
is
accomplish
under
there,
attack.
man? This is free farm here. Just get the farm, wait for ulti cooldown, then go for mid tower. Just completely unnecessary TP. It doesn't achieve anything. And now you don't want to be trading farm, I mean, taking SF's farm. So you have to run somewhere else. Okay, you hit jungle. Meanwhile, mid tower dies. How did mid tower die?
Radiant's bottom
That was even earlier,
under
huh?
attack.
Okay, so mid lane was just casually empty
Radiant's
for forever, and they just took the tower. Yeah. I mean, you were taking bottom in the meantime, so can't blame you for that. But yeah. Yeah. So anyway, as I said, the TP top was bad. Because you end up farming jungle anyway, but you could have been farming jungle bottom and showing the lane bottom. Because then you end up TPing back bottom to defend it, so it's like... And now you're stuck bottom without a TP, and that's the only place that there's no tower to push. So it just really doesn't make sense at all. I would max the fire before getting the talent. Honestly, even put some more points in stun before taking the talent. Just level 10 talents. The Mad Regen, if you're gonna get it, is good. Alright, but you're have CM aura, so you don't need it. So you should get that on, just you don't need to get it that early. So yeah, I'm not sure why you don't just go for the next tier 1 with your ult. Instead of like kind of brute forcing bottom, which you're not gonna get anyway, completely alone. And even if you survive here, like it doesn't, you could survive I guess because you're so tanky. You could actually just TP out because they waste a call. But it's still, yeah, it doesn't make sense to be there alone. So now when you respawn, you should not use the TP. I mean, it's cooldown, unfortunately. Just run mid. Try to pressure mid tower. Unfortunately, team is dead before you can get there. And now 2 cores dead, that's why you can't push the Dragon Form, so it's wasted. But this... Is this actually the second Dragon Form you pop for the whole game? I think it is. 17 minutes. That's not great.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower
Implore is nice, but
has fallen.
probably want to give it to Monkey or Sif. So you got the blink.
Tower is under
I really don't think initiation was the issue here. Alright, you popped ulti for the kill, that's fine, but you gotta go shot right after. You have more CS than SF, which is pretty funny. I think it says more about the Shaofi than it does about you. I don't... And yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So what is the reason to not keep pushing top here? Take this wave, and you just stop and you go back into the jungle. Why? Your ult is still running.
Middle tower is under attack.
And now you're running into the fight with ult on cooldown. I mean, it's not much of a fight, except just dies. But top is empty, man. You walked away from it. Why?
Dire's bottom
Okay, now you killed the sand, the halberd.
has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Big CM ult. Almost kill everyone, but everyone's like surviving with low HP. Very unfortunate fight. I mean, you guys are just taking the fights, like, let's see when you initiated this fight. Which Shadowfiend dead? This is a bug, you're not actually Dragon Form. Shadowfiend is dead when you guys initiate this fight, the monkey's not even there. Here you have ult, should absolutely use it. Because the DOT is gonna, in the range you're gonna be able to cancel Access Blink. After you waste the blink, you gotta... This is probably camera position. Still buggy, we're still not the Dragon Form there. Yeah, you guys are just getting absolutely wrecked.
Tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
this replay bug is so stupid. It says you're not in form when you are. And So I mean, this little moment right here like shows the issue with this blink. It's not like you guys are owning them, but you can't catch them. They keep running away. So that's what the blink is the answer. Like, who are you initiating for, right? And in this fight, they're just running into you. So again, the blink is kind of useless. Okay, you get on top of the line, and then what? Again, no one follows up. Holy shit, what a massacre.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So here I guess they start throwing. I mean, they have to throw pretty fucking hard for this, you guys to still win this game.
Dire's bottom tower is under radiant structures are fortified.
So the blink pays off here, I guess, but again, this guy's just
Under attack. Radiant structures
feeding
are
anyway,
fortified.
blinking into melee range of the monkey. I mean, when you get this far behind, the blink is kind of better, because your best bet at coming back is to get some big kills. It's just that you weren't behind when you got the blink, right? So you didn't have to get it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Still waiting to see the major throw. You guys did win, right? In the end. Yeah. I guess it happened in about 40 minutes. Wow, you guys held for 40 minutes. So let's replay this. Shoving top. Enemies are diving. Okay, that definitely looks like a tasty TP because they're all super low. You want to be ulting as soon as possible. There's no reason, like, no way you blink into a fight and you don't ulti here, like 30 minutes into the game. Yeah, jumping the line is a good call. He's under the tower. And you do end up getting him anyway. Almost blink into the stun though. Yeah. You just want to ulti sooner. So a huge throw. 2k gold swing. Guys get a tower out of it. Nice. More flash farming. Now I get this BKB. Again, I don't see really any case where the BKB would have been a game changer, but we talked about it already. Considering how this game is going, if I were you, like at this moment, I would have got. I think I would have gone a Shadowblade maybe, or just straight up a damage item, right? To try and come back into the game by dealing a lot of damage. So maybe, what else? It's tough because, I mean, Halberd is just such a good item for everything. Maybe an Orchid, actually. Orchid could have been pretty sick. Because again, just more catch. These guys are going for, like, look what the fuck is this greedy ass build. This is so funny. Queen Pain's getting a Linken's, that's what I was gonna say. They're gonna start getting Linken's, so that's gonna be an Linken Breaker. Yeah, Orchid just gives you damage. You don't have to insta-upgrade the Bloodthorn. You can like finish the Bloodthorn later, but yeah, I would like double down on the whole damage and catching part, because that's what kind of was working for you so far. And like you still need a BKB at some point. Just I think it's too early. And you bought the BKB in bulk when you even had extra gold left over. I think you have, let's see. Yeah, 4.4k gold. I mean, that's a lot of money, man. Like, that could also have just been, like, you shouldn't be going damage necessarily, because SF and Monkey are already doing damage. But yeah, even straight up AC, right? AC doubling up with the SF Aura. Again, just getting that right here would have been pretty nice. Just something to help you kill more, because your main contribution to these kills is blinking and stunning. Right, the damage comes from these guys. So again, I feel like the BKB is not really doing enough. Just helps you survive, yeah. I don't know. It's a tough call, honestly, because it's just a weird game all in all. Like, it's developed in a weird way. Well, these neutral items are pretty sick. Is SF gonna carry that? I mean, I don't know why no one is using the Greater Fairy Fire, and Repair Kit will also pretty good on you. 20 HP regen, brings you up to 50. Hella tanky.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, I think with the Greater Fairy Fire and an attack speed item, you would have had sick damage. Yeah, actually with Greater Fairy Fire and Orchid, you can easily solo kill the Queen of Pain. And you can easily solo kill Weaver too. So maybe the Orchid really would have been the best here.
Worthy tribute.
Oh shit, that was a very enthusiastic move. I can't believe it doesn't get punished. I'm just gonna, if Miranda had time to arrow, she had time to like leap once or twice, force that thing and kill you. Let's see what Miranda was doing. Yeah, I just use leap. Even here, like just leap twice, force staff, and he can Yule you and cancel it. Like, there's no way you should get away with that, especially greeting and not using the BKB. Even line that blink up. How is he not blinking? If he, I mean, it's close, but if he blinks here and stuns, yeah, pretty sure he catches you. I don't know. So kind of passive BKB here. I mean, if you are gonna buy, then you gotta use it sooner. Yeah. They actually fight into you and you okay everyone, so it works out. Yeah, not sure why he's still carrying the Inflow. Alright. Big throws. Fuck. The recap and security, whatever. Alright, I mean, we're already almost at 30 minutes and I promised like a 20-minute replay analysis. But you did donate extra many times, so it's all good.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I would again definitely buy the Hyperstone, not the Plate Mill, man. What, you're a DK, what does this Plate Mill do for you? Need more damage. Alright, nice fight. Insta push out mid. Get the AC.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, I gotta say, with the way the game is going, the blink definitely ended up paying off. But like I said, the time you bought it at, it was just, you guys weren't even behind yet. And I don't think you guys had to fall behind either, but for the way the game is going, like obviously blink had ridiculous value. There's tier 4 new tridents now. Nice, get on top of the lion, that's very good. Almost killed him. Feels bad, man. Push the tower. Minotaur Horn. That's 20 strength for free. We'll see out here because the ult is expiring. That's acceptable. Where's the AC? Oh, your Curry got killed. Okay, that feels really bad. Again, just at least put it instead of Bracer, man. Come on, the attack speed is so good. It's like the difference between you killing the lion and not killing him. Alright, you go CDR, which I like. Although 20 strength is very good. I'm a big fan of the CDR. The uptime and the stun and stuff is really huge. Kind of blink into an arrow here. Kind of forget to press BKB again. Just generally very late on the BKB and ult. I mean, you are the one choosing to go in, right? So if you're gonna go in, you're gonna go in with ult and with BKB. Don't go in without them. Like, don't go in and then like, am I gonna need the BKB here? Yes, you're blinking it to 4 heroes. You're always gonna need it. So just use it preemptively. Am I gonna need the ulti? Yes, you're fighting. You're gonna need the ulti. And especially with CAR, then uptime is so huge. No reason not to like to hold on to it or like to wait for some. There's no magical moment where it's suddenly gonna be best to use. Just fucking pop it. So I guess these are the counter throws, almost. Is Shadow Fiend even in this fight? Nah, he's just getting buildings. Good on him. You guys still win the fight. Magic lamp. Can't believe there's gotta be better items for you by now. Yeah, no one is Horn and Relic and Mindbreaker. How are you still carrying the Simclaw? Are you trying to... yeah. No, you don't. Man, all these items are so amazing. Plus 25% debuff on the DK stun. You realize how good that is. Makes your stun last, well, 4 seconds, essentially. And if you take the talent as well, it makes it last ridiculously strong. But also the Minotaur Horn is obviously ridiculously strong too, like 3 BKB, 20 strength, 20 damage. And the other shit too, I don't know, everything is much better than what you have. I mean, this is some dumb stuff, but you do manage to get her eventually. I like how he writes 3 stuns as if that somehow matters. If only he could itemize against it. What the fuck is Bloodthorn? Alright, let's watch one more fight. But I think we saw the gist of it. Get on top of the line. Let's go. Again, bro. Gotta be faster on this BKB and ult. You can't jump in and then ult and BKB. I mean, let's just replay this for a second. Imagine you're this lion. Look at the stun duration. Attack him once. Pop dragon. Oh, pop BKB. And basically, when the stun is over, it took you 3 seconds. Right, that's a 3-second stun. You stun him and then it took you another 3 seconds to cast ult and BKB. Really not sure why. This should all be happening at the same time as you go in. And look what you're doing every fight. You're jumping the line, which is good. It's the right decision. But then why not get items that help you kill him? I mean, at this point he gets the health talent and you've got a craggy cold drop, which makes him very tanky, but you should be itemizing for more damage. Yeah, I don't know what the Lotus is about. You're definitely not lacking armor when you have an AC already. Although you ignore the bug here again, which... now you run 9 X. You're just that because you're yeah. SF again comes late into the fight. I mean the fights are random, that's pretty standard stuff. But yeah. Alright. I think we saw most enough, so conclusions, early game, don't make random TPs, don't like use the ulti more often, apply more pressure. If you get the bottom tower, don't just go for the tier 2, but go for the tier 1 mid. Try to take over their jungle. Instead of rushing Blink, yeah, go for more like a tank item that helps you keep applying pressure, right? So the Hubbard is a great choice, like I said. It boosts your own region, very strong. If you really want that catch, I would advise Shadowblade instead of Blink, because at least Shadowblade helps you farm, gives you damage, like, yeah. And then the bigger thing in fights, you're getting good initiations, but except for the part where you're not using BKB on ult in time, like, you gotta use them properly, especially the BKB. So those are the biggest takeaways from this replay.